Hi again, folks. So here's an average first stage of an evening when I log into live game. I'll log in any characters that need dailies, etc. on them, and this is my enforcer. I made him quite a long time ago, and I've recently sort of pulled him back out of the bag, geared him, and gotten him ready for sort of end game setup, really. But before I go ahead and do all that, I made sure that he's finished all his research, which he now has, as you can see here, available research. There's nothing left. I've done it all, and I'm deliberating whether or not to convert to one hand blunt, one hand edged. I don't really know yet. Anyhow, as you can see, he's pretty much due to get his next AI level, and I always find that the alien levels take the longest. They take longer than research, which you kind of pick up pretty easily with Inferno missions, etc. So I'm just going to run him through an AI daily. I could do one at the city, but I think aside from getting more than one person there, I would probably do it on my fixer if I wanted a farm. So I'm just going to do a quick solo, etc. Because what will generally happen is we'll invite lobies in just for the final kill, etc. So picked up the mission and it's in the area, so let's just head in. And if you don't know, there's a much shorter way down just by jumping along here. I mean, you can make this jump on, you know, a level 2 or 3 character, even if you try to. So I'm gonna blast along here now. What was the mission, in fact? Salvage. Okay, so all I actually need to do in this mission is pick something up, bearing in mind how much alien XP I'll get for killing a few of the mobs in here versus how much you would get on a raid. It's negligible. So the actual mission reward is the thing that matters. And I can see by looking at the mini map, those nicely even spaced red dots are usually what they call a burning flame, and the burning flame is something that for most people will pretty much instantly kill you if you run through it. Not so on this enforcer. With the new 18.7, instead of Behemoth, we just run around with Mongo's Kraken instead. Now, it used to increase your HP a great deal more, but on the downside it would greatly reduce your run speed, usually into negative figures for an enforcers who actually have dark blue run speed. So I'm going to run this way, and I am literally going to try and blitz this. It's not like he can't take the damage. I'm not trying hard to buff or anything here. He's already got 45k and a fair bit of mitigation, so I'm just going to run down the usual corridors. Quite often you'll find the object in this one. Okay, I've picked up a snare which I don't want, so let's just destroy that. Unfortunately now the graphics are a little bit disturbing with the flame effect, but it increases your nano resist so much that it's very difficult to snare an enforcer with it running. Oh, I'm gonna have to cancel that, it's too much. Okay, didn't see it down the usual corridor. We'll just try up this one. Nope. And the real trick with this is don't stop running. If you stand still, that's when everything catches up with you. If you never actually stand still, then they don't. Okay, we're coming back up on the start again now, so we've got to try somewhere a little different. See if we can find the actual item. Ah, there it was. Quick double click. Okay, we've got it. And I'm literally just going to run back through these mobs. And more than anything, I'm looking at the mini-map for my way back back to the main room, because you can of course exit these rooms with aggro. Oh, that's us done there. So let's just double check we did get the item. Indeed we did. As you can see, like I say, I'm starting to farm the belts. I need to get myself a multicoloured screwdriver as well. Help me get the implants in. Unfortunately, there's no super duper quick way back up from that mission area, other than using a beacon. So I'm just going to run back, hand it in, and dig AI-26. So you exit in the same place from the alien area, but on returning, of course, ICC is now completely changed. You used to exit near the beacon, and it would ask you to stand back if you were too close. All kinds of daft stuff, which you know what, I kind of like that. So it is quicker getting back, and it's quicker getting there if you just need to get there, because obviously the distance between the ICC and the actual alien playfield entrance is a lot nearer than it used to be. So it's a positive all round, I think, for most. Okay, I'm going to hand this in and log off, and then I will continue the video though with another character that I also need a bit more alien experience on. Hopefully I'll get a slightly more interesting mission where I actually have to kill mobs and things, but we'll see. Hey, there we go. AI. So just for now I'm just throwing it into mutate 6. Cause of anger. Okay, I'm gonna... Where's that? Don't even know what it looks like. I'll have a play with that afterward, but for the purposes of the vid, I'll just be logging him off now. Okay, so I'm now on my 220 Soldier, and we are literally talking about another character that I'm building up more than anything else. If you just saw his equipment window there, you know he's certainly not optimal yet, but he can cast all the useful buffs for raids. So again, we're going for an alien daily. I'm just going to take a solo one. Goodbye. Okay, so what did we get? Find ammunition. So, okay, this is another one that takes us directly to the alien playfield, and the quick way down for there is head southeast, straight off where you portal out of. Run over here and take a jump down. I'll speed up the run there. But for anyone that doesn't know it, just pay attention. You'll figure it out. Well, I don't know who that guy was. He had a cool T-shirt though. Yeah. What T-shirt's that? Shadow Ops. Oh, that's cool, man. Fix Up. Cool T-shirt. I'm just going to load up a different map. Okay, so this is Arid Rift, and this is where you get the pickup ammo mission from. The first one, you need to talk to a couple of different NPCs before you actually run in here and attempt to pick up the ammunition, because if you do and think, oh yeah, I know where that is, I've done this on a different character, until you complete it the first time, it won't allow you to pick up the ammo, and that can be a problem. Anyway, the way in, or the shortest way I've ever found, is take a right, Follow it round the horseshoe. I miss the old run speeds we used to get. Okay, at this point you want to take a sharp right through the arch, and you're pretty much on top of it. You find a box like this, double click. Now I've got mobs around me, so I don't know if I got that or not. No, I didn't. Right, got it that time. That can be a problem when the mob is on top of where your mouse cursor is, so you need to flip your camera around pretty harsh. And to exit, we basically just go out the way we came. And I'm just going to use a couple of perks to just regain that tiny bit of HP I lost there. And you can see the mission marker is changed back to the return to NPC. Okay, I'm going to exit and hand this in. Seems to be a fair bit of tower activity lately. Well, certainly since I logged in tonight. Ooh, Mort 3. That could be quite an interesting battle, depending on how mixed the area is. Okay, we talked to Commander Lab. There was a problem, but I took care of it. I'm not going to bother with that mission for now. See, with this guy, he is at AI 29. So one last one to go, and then I'll probably make a choice about whether to switch from being an AR soldier or being SMG. I haven't decided. I kind of like that it's different because I already have a fixer. Now the quick way out of here, other than using a beacon like one of these, is if you jump straight off here. Geronimo! He's underwater. And now we're back in the other area, which technically you're back on Rubicar here. And again, up the spiral stairs. And again, the quick way home. Okay, back at HQ, so I'm just going to log this one out for now. And if we do something interesting tonight, I shall either A, stream it, although no one really knows who I am on the likes of Twitch, etc. Or I may video it and create something interesting after. Buffing fellow guildies, as you do. Okay, now my keeper, and again, it's another work in progress. 220 work in progress. He's currently AI, 28, so he's a little bit further along than a couple of the others. Let's just get rid of some of this. We don't really need it. Yeah, he's not 1,000,000% yet, but he's sort of getting there. I'm kind of debating making him Salt rather than Atrox, because for keepers as they are now, I don't think, unless you're seriously into PvP, that you need Atrox anymore. And they've kind of nerfed one of the main reasons for going Atrox, which was, if you look at your perk lines on the Alien one, you can see the primary genome, and you've got this huge Mongo Rage thing. Now, it used to be a lot higher than it is now. This isn't telling me exactly how much it is. But I do know it used to be quite a bit higher. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so... Oh, well, it's nice to see. It does look like 18.7 has brought back quite a few players that you know didn't actually quit game officially, but just kind of didn't log in as often, and then eventually didn't log in for a week and then a month, and you know they kind of drifted away from the game. And I've just been told, unfortunately, by a guy, Deneb, I know him as that was his original name. He's now calling me Sharp Carl. Saying it's on you, I've returned. It's nice to see you anyway. So anyhow, let's do the same drill again, and let's see if we get a different mission. Oh, we're back in there again. What have we got this time? Oh, cocoons. Well, this is slightly more interesting. You actually have to kill things. I mean, you can just use the cocoon terminator and not bother fighting any mobs if you've got enough damage mitigation. So that could be reflect, or you may have a lot of heals, etc. Keeper's kind of in the middle, in that a keeper kind of has reflex, but they also well, they're more like a blocker than reflect, but we also have a bit more damage than an average amp. Just move these. Seem to have wandered off. I have been switching resolutions of late, but we'll do this one properly. So now I've got everything hotkeyed, so you're not going to see the mouse doing anything on the hotbars. But believe you me, I'm hitting quite a few different things here. For keeper, there's my hotkey sort of setup. So you can see, got brawl on B, and then you can see the various perks, etc. on there. Active bar 1 is on 1, 2, 3, and then active row is shift. But then shortcuts, so bar 1 it's like B, 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 G, B, etc. These I will kind of mouse over. V I kind of reserve for Courage of the Just for doing 12-man raids, so I can just spam it on a key every time I notice that it's kind of worn off, and so on. And a lot of my characters are set up that way. Okay, on this one you simply target the cocoon and hit this. I generally try and do as many as I can as quickly as I can. And I'll even target one and use the device on it while I'm fighting another. Missed it that time. I mean, literally just Q. And that's me talking about the Medi Blade, which I will log my shading a bit actually. That could be a whole video on its own. Oh god, Assault Medic. These get on my nerves when you've got lower damage characters because they heal. He doesn't really seem to be doing all that bad. Probably get through him, yeah. Oh, that's a terrible camera angles, apologies. And this mission really has become a kind of routine almost. The mobs are always placed in the same place. The cocoons are always in the same place also. I may just blitz this, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna blitz it. Let's just switch the hood there, okay. Okay, we literally need just one more. Yeah, that's the mission completed. And out we go. I think they've improved some of the textures in Alien Missions, certainly. They do seem a little sharper to me. Okay, I'm going to run this guy back, and I think that's probably long enough for, you know, a single video that isn't really giving any information. It's just a kind of day in the life of. Yep, shade. Let's see if they've got 2 Medi blades. I'm. Oh, you can still deny inspect. Oh, right. I thought they had gotten rid of that ability, but no. There you go. Your inspect request was rejected. So yes, you can still deny inspect. So I'm didn't know that. And it's the same old, so, you know, I'll just stop the video here. Okay, bye for now, folks.